Hey, Jack Carr checking in. Just wanted to say Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, whatever else you may be celebrating this month. And just going to give you a little update with what's been going on around here. First off, the Department of Defense still has their copy of Savage Son. So it's been about 2 months now. They're supposed to take 30 days. But we're hoping that they get that done before Christmas so that we can publish on time in April. So I'll keep you updated on that. Now, before I get to some of the things in front of me here, I want to talk about some other items here that came in over the last couple weeks since my last video update. First one, and Eagles and Angels, thank you guys so much. So this is a part of my uniform for my last deployment to Iraq, and they turned it into this American flag, put it on this leather notebook. So this one will be coming with me everywhere and will be the notes that I take as I go into the writing process for book 4. So book 4, title classified, will a lot of it will be written down in this notepad right here. So Eagles and Angels, thank you so much. And 20% of the proceeds from everything they make with my uniform goes to the National Ability Center here in Park City, Utah. So great cause, great organization. Definitely check them out. What else do I have? Got a lot of books that came in over the last month. The first couple here, War in the Woods and Hidden War by John Norris. You might have heard him on some of the podcasts. He was on Rogan and a few others, but amazing story. So for any hunters out there, conservationists out there, environmentalists out there, check out these books for a tactical level perspective on really what the drug war is doing to the environment, specifically in California, but really across the country as well. So check these out for sure. I can't wait to read them. Alloy and Grit for those that are out there that are Range Rover and the Land Rover aficionados with the new Defender coming out, of course. Check them out online. They have some great stuff on their Instagram, awesome photos, really cool magazine. So if you are part of that community, check these guys out. Modern Huntsman. I know I've mentioned these guys before, but for anybody out there, hunter, conservationist, these guys do an incredible job. Beautiful photos, amazing articles, and they do a great job on Instagram, on their social media platforms as well. So check them out. Get this. It is one you'll go back to again and again. So it's awesome. Check this out for sure. Got back from a trip last night and had a couple packages waiting on me. One of them was from Henry Kissinger. Crazy. And he signed it and everything. Amazing. So very cool of him to send this. So Dr. Kissinger, thank you so much for sending this. I'm looking forward to diving in. Amazing. David Brown, publicist extraordinaire. He noticed that I was talking about an invasion of the United States, Alaska in particular, in World War II. So this book talks about that, and I mention it in the pages of Savage Son. So David, thank you so much for passing this along. I'm really looking forward to this one as well. And it is the Christmas season. Anyone who's not read Truman Capote's Christmas Memory, get this book, read this book, and you're tougher than I am if you can make it through without with a dry eye. So check this one out. He also has Thanksgiving Visitor. If you haven't read these two books, I have great memories of reading these growing up. So check them out and share them with your family as well. Now, I've got to spend a little time with David Morrell recently. And of course, David Morrell wrote First Blood, published back in 1972, and Brotherhood of the Rose, which is the first book that I read that mentions seals in a fictional sense. So we've been talking recently, and David, thank you so much for all your counsel, for all your advice. It means the world to me. And thank you for sending this, The 100-Year Christmas. Now this is an amazing edition, beautiful, and illustrations are incredible. I read this first by myself in front of the fire one night after the house got quiet and we put the kids to bed, and then the next night with our little one, with our 9-year-old. So a really special book here, and I highly recommend that you get this. It's a limited edition. Very few of these are out there, so if you can find it, pick this up and read it with your family. What else do I have? Oh, I am looking forward to diving into this Black Rifle coffee. Oh, this is part of their signature club here. I'm not sure if you can still get this one or not, but if you can't, there's plenty of other ones that you can get out there. And this one will keep you powered up through the rest of the holidays, which I will desperately need. And Larry Vickers, man, thank you so much for sending this Volume 2 Kalishnikov. If you guys don't have these books yet, track them down, find them if they're still available. There's my collection right over there. And these ones in particular, the AK ones, came in super handy as I was finishing up some edits on Savage Son. So to get the background, to get it right, and weave a little, I like to use weapons really as characters in my stories. So this was invaluable. Thank you guys for sending it. I sincerely appreciate it. It's a treasured part of my collection here. So thank you. And of course, got to talk about some knives. And Oppenau, you guys know they're from the French Alps. They've been around since 1890, I think. And this one is from my friends at Silver Oak. So you can also open your wine in an emergency. Awesome. And for the wine aficionados out there, you'll enjoy book 3, Savage Son, that has some Silver Oak in there, got some Tuck Beckstoffer stuff in there, and some Sea Smoke in there as well. So for those of you that like wine, check it out, and I hope I didn't mess it up too bad anyway. And now on to the Jack Carr collection. Now I wanted to do something a little different with this. I didn't want to just throw up hats and t-shirts and try to make a buck that way. I want to do something a little different and special. So a lot of thought has gone into the items that launched yesterday. If you're watching this on Saturday, they launched on Friday, December 13th, and they all mean something to me. And then all the profits go to veteran-focused organizations that also mean something to me. And you can go to the link in bio, go to the website and click on shop and check that out and see some of the organizations that the profits from these things are going to support. So I describe it a little more in detail there on why those organizations mean so much to me. So so thank you for your interest. And some of the things we have going on are this hat right here from Legacy out in Pennsylvania. Great guys out there. In a black, vintage black or camo. And of course, coffee cup for your Black Rifle coffee to fire it up there. Start the day with one of these things. These came out great, awesome. Really fired up for that. People have been asking for book plates really since the first novel came out. So I wanted to do something a little different there as well. And this is a book plate that I'll sign. Of course, all profits going to those veteran-focused foundations. But it's a silhouette from a picture that somebody snapped of me in Iraq in 2006. And it was a time when I was working for I guess you'd call it a covert action unit. And what happened during that deployment in 2006, Baghdad, was the inspiration behind my second novel, True Believer. So that really laid the foundation for what happened in the second novel. So these are out there, and check them out on the website. This is another one that's really special to me. For my friends at Direct Action USA, they have a lot of great things on their website, veteran-owned, veteran-operated, and this is a bookmark. And it has, see that, 556 brass right there to mark your place in the next James Reese adventure. But they do this all handmade, so each one's going to be a little different. And it has the bone frog on there, so we never forget those that sacrificed their lives so that we could have the freedoms that we enjoy here in this country today, and are able to follow our dreams. And I'm able to write in this next chapter of my life. And then it also has a little saying on there: "Never tell me the odds." And that's something that if you've listened to any of my podcasts or interviews, this often comes up. And it's one of those things that I just keep going back to. Never tell me the odds. I don't focus on those odds. I don't waste any bandwidth thinking about those odds. I spent my time before I went to Buds training for Buds. I didn't spend any time worried about how hard it was or the 80% attrition and worried about being in that 80%. I just focused all my time, energy, efforts on being the best version of myself that I could possibly be to give myself the best chance to make it through. So same thing with writing. I didn't give any thought to how difficult it is to get published, and because I knew that would be wasted bandwidth. So never tell me the odds. So check this out if you're interested, and check out Direct Action USA also. They have some pretty cool stuff up on their website. And of course, Eli Crane, awesome. CEO owned and operated, bottle breacher. You may have seen him on Shark Tank. They make some amazing stuff over there. Eli's a former SEAL. Him and his wife run the business, and you can get this 50 cal bottle opener. It says Jack Carr with a flag there, cross tomahawks right there, and you can open your favorite beverage with it. So bottle breacher, thank you so much for making these. These are awesome, and check these out on the site as well. You notice the symbol. There's a t-shirt on there as well that has the symbol, the cross tomahawks, and the tomahawks are very special to me. This one is the one used in my novels, all 3 of them, and it's Daniel Winkler tomahawk, and it's man, anyway, you can just see it. It's vicious. It's special. The American martial tradition of using tomahawks dates back to the French and Indian War, and what more can I say about that? Everyone needs one. So check that out on Daniel Winkler's website. And Daniel, thank you for letting me use that as a symbol for what I'm doing as I move forward into this next chapter in life post-military. Thank you for your friendship and everything you do for those that are still going downrange and doing the job. If you order, you get a little card from me, a little message on the back there, a little something about Savage Son to remind you that that's coming, and it comes in this little envelope, and I went through and learned how to do this, did a little arts and crafts, and learned how to use one of these wax seals here. So that'll be in the box that arrives as well. All right, I think that is everything. So stay safe out there, stay strong out there, and thank you so much for all your support.